Good evening, children. Class 9. Again, I am back. As usual, I am telling every day that I hope so you're well and staying at home and maintaining social distancing. And your Rajo festival was very nice. And I hope that you all should well at home and you have to stay at home, right? And do properly the study. Okay. And any type of doubts anywhere, every time I'm telling you, it will arise. So please let me inform in the group, only you inform, okay? Or personally also you are informing me, you are showing me the homeworks, no problem as such. But see dear, it's very means painful to check your homework in the WhatsApp group, okay? So whenever school will reopen, that time only I will thoroughly check your copy each and every time I am telling to you, okay dear? So we will start. I will take a small recapitulation of the previous video. That is of I have told up to Ganga river system, okay? Up to Ganga river system, Himalayan river system, there are three rivers. Major rivers are there, that will be Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Indus and Ganga, that day I have explained in my previous video. Those who have not gone through, please go through it and please subscribe. Then as soon as possible, every time, as a professional person, I am just telling you, children. So don't take it otherwise, because before the class I should tell you, otherwise you will miss it out. That is why I don't want that you will miss it out. So for that purpose, I just wanted to tell you that please subscribe my channel, as well as the bell icon. You have to click it, like you have to just put your click over there. Then as soon as possible, whenever my video will upload, you will get your notification. So definitely after that I will upload in your groups, okay? Tomorrow we are having class, so definitely for that, before video, I am present with you in front of you. I am presenting the new videos of this. Today I will do the topics of Brahmaputra river, only one river remaining from Himalayan river system. And here, children, so many things you have to learn it, okay? So whenever I will tell, please underline. That time only you please underline. Here the drawing part will be less, here the learning part will be more, okay? I'm starting learning, starting reading only. You will learn. The Brahmaputra rises in Tibet in the west of Mansarovar Lake, very close to the source of the Indus and Satluj, okay? So here I'm giving you the information that wherever it starts, Brahmaputra river, it starts in the Tibet only, Mansarovar near. Actually it's far away from 3 to 4 kilometers from Mansarovar, but near about, as a roughly we will take the place as a Mansarovar only, okay? And which is very near to the source. Source means wherever Indus has been started, its means source. Another is Satluj, wherever it starts its source, from there only it's very near, it's very closure. It is slightly longer than Indus, okay? It's the longer than Indus river, and most of the course lies outside of India. Like it's totally been parallel part, how the Nepal is going on, like that way only it is parallelly has been going to Ganga river, and it has enters to again to the India in the eastward, okay? Outside, most of the rivers courses, means upper course, middle course, lower course, some parts are in India, but upper course and middle course mostly they have been located in outside of India only. It flows eastward parallel to the Himalayas. Definitely it is also flowing to the Himalayas too, like it's totally been parallel to India. Parallel to India means like India is like border like this way, so it is also coming like this way, and it is also entering, okay? I will tell you wherever it is entering. On reaching the Namcha Barwa, it's a hill of, it's a means a hill of Himalayan. So it takes U-turn it takes and enters to India in Arunachal Pradesh, like this way it is entering, okay, like U shape, okay? Arunachal Pradesh through a gorge means, I think children everybody is knowing what is gorge, right? So I will not going to explain. Gorge means a narrow path wherever it's connecting, it's joining the different countries also, different countries only, okay? Sorry, here it is called the Dihang. Dihang means the Brahmaputra named as Dihang, and whenever it enters to India only, okay? Arunachal Pradesh, and is joined by Dibang and Lohit. These two are the tributaries of Brahmaputra. It itself named as Dihang, and whatever the please underline children, Dibang and Lohit, these two are the tributaries, major tributaries of Brahmaputra river in Assam, okay? Here, one more thing you have to underline, that is, did you know portion? Brahmaputra is known as Sangpo in Tibet and Jamuna in Bangladesh. I have already told Ganga what it named. It named Meghna. Okay, and here we are seeing for Brahmaputra, it named as a Jamuna in Bangladesh only. Okay, and Sangpo in Tibet. Sangpo, please name, you underline, children, name you. Here Sangpo, why it will be T Sangpo not? It will be Sangpo because T will be the silent one. Okay. Next, in Tibet, the river carries smaller volume of water. Why? If I will ask you the question, why Brahmaputra carries less water in the Tibet? Because it is having less silt, and wherever it's flowing, the area is very cold and dry area. Rainfall is very less. That is why it carries very less amount of water, as it is with the means silt amount also, means whatever the depositional particles, the silt, main thing, main element of deposition, it's very less. It passes through a region of high rainfall. Whenever it enters to India, no, it is passes through a high rainfall region. Definitely, children, everybody is knowing that world's highest rainfall region consists of our India only. Wherever it is located in Meghalaya, Cherrapunji, the village name is Mawsynram. Okay, so here definitely in the northeastern part, Himalayan part, the rainfall part is very, very much high amount. Here the rivers carries high amount of water, and considered the amount of silt will be more. Okay, the Brahmaputra has a braided canal. Please underline what type of canal it has, Brahmaputra, or what type of drainage pattern Brahmaputra is making. That question can come, because for Ganga we have said it, we have seen that it is making the dendritic pattern like a tree. Here braided means how we are making the ponies, no children. Braided means the choti, how the girls are making choti, no, like that way only. Braid, it's like this, crisscross way it is making its canal. Okay, and here enters length of Assam and forms many riverine islands. Here making braided canal, and it carries large amount of water. As it is fit, it carries large amount of silt. So where to be deposited? In the canals only. And what to be made? The riverine island. Children, two type of islands are there. One will be marine island, another will be riverine island. Okay, marine islands are that type of island wherever the islands has made by the ocean and seas. These are called marine island. Okay, and in the marine area also it is located, like in the coastal areas it is located, or under the ocean also it can be located. It's near to the coast or far away from the coast. Okay, but here we are telling the riverine islands are that type of island if the rivers are keeping its deposition in the mouth of the river and it makes the island. It's called riverine islands. Okay, here another thing I will tell you, I will answer it. Do you remember the name of the world's largest riverine island formed by Brahmaputra? Yes, I remember. It is of Majuli Island. Majuli, Majuli. Children, if you want to write, you can write. Please write it down because questions are coming. Majuli, Majuli. Majuli Islands are seen like the bird's leg. How bird's leg you have seen, children? Its 5 fingers are there, like that way only. Here it looks like this type of 5 fingers type of, if we will take the aerial view of it. Okay, every year during the rainy season the river overflows. Definitely Brahmaputra, we are knowing it's the sorrow of Assam. Why? Because every year generally it's getting very heavy rainfall. Okay, due to this heavy rainfall, what is happening? So much amount of water it carries, and sometimes it's having some capacity. Inside of the river also having some capacity. So if it will be overloaded, so definitely flood will come, right? So it is flooded Assam, and with severe devastation due to the floods of Assam and Bangladesh, it's doing. Okay, unlike other North Indian rivers, Brahmaputra is marked by huge deposits of silt and bed, causing the riverbed to rise. It means that whatever its deposition means, it has been like other big rivers, it's also carrying the things. depositions part, means the shield part, and it is keeping on itself only. So definitely the depth of the river is becoming less. So if automatically the depth of the river is becoming less, so definitely so the water capacity, holding capacity will be very less, coming to be less, whatever the previous one. After deposition it will be less, definitely. So here these things are working for the flood of the river. Okay. The river is also shift its canal frequently. If the question will come, underline that. Which river is shifting its canal frequently? You have to answer Brahmaputra river. Okay, children, please underline that. Now, I will talk about the peninsular rivers. Peninsular rivers are what type of rivers? Peninsular rivers are that wherever the rivers, mostly the seasonal one. Okay, maybe some cases it has been starts, it's not starts from any type of glaciers, especially not from Himalayas only. Okay, some specific type of river we will see here, and we will tell according to its way, according to its direction. There are two types of rivers are there. Okay, here we will going to learn about the peninsular rivers. Some are east flowing, some are west flowing. How we will find it out? River starts from anywhere, but it's going on which direction? Suppose Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri, these are going to the east and joining to the Bay of Bengal finally. So these rivers will be called as the east flowing river. Okay, but here two more rivers exceptionals are also there, Narmada and Tapi. These I have already told so many information about this, but these two rivers are going to the west side and it is meeting to the Arabian Sea. So here these two river will called as a west flowing river, means on which direction it's going and it's joining to the ocean and seas. Okay children, I think it will be clear. So whenever we will do the differentiation, it will be more clearer to you only. The main water divide of Peninsular India is formed by the Western Ghats. Mostly the river starts from, east flowing river starts from Western Ghats only, which runs from north to south and which is totally parallel to the western coast. Okay. Such as what are the rivers? Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri flow eastwards and drain into the Bay of Bengal. Okay. These rivers make deltas in their mouths. Means these are the comparatively big rivers than the west flowing rivers, and these are making the deltas. Deltas, children, you are knowing that what if on the mouth of the rivers, whenever river meets with the ocean or with the seas, that time if it is making the triangular shape of landform, Greek delta, it will be called as the delta. Okay, here another thing I will tell you, the Narmada and Tapi, these are only long rivers which flow west and makes estuaries. Estuaries, what type of islands are there? Estuaries, what? The tidal mouth of the large river. What is happening here? We can able to see the water level will be very less, but some type of landforms are forming. Okay, but it don't have any particular type of shape. Okay, the definition if you want, I will tell you. Okay, children, the drainage basins of the peninsular rivers are comparatively smaller than Himalayan rivers. Here we will find it out. The three type of differences are there. I will give one question that what are the differences between Himalayan rivers as well as the peninsular rivers. Here you can add this point. The peninsular rivers are comparatively smaller than Himalayan rivers. It's okay, and first river whatever we will start, that will be of Narmada basin. After Narmada today we will learn. So Narmada and Tapi we will learn, and rest of the others we will learn in in my next video only. Okay, otherwise it will be hodgepodge only. So two west flowing river first we will tell you. If you want to write, you can write it down. These are A-B west flowing rivers. First will be Narmada. Narmada rises in Amarkantak hills underlying please Madhya Pradesh. It flows towards the west and Rift Valley formed due to the faulting. I have already told about the trot. Means that type of landform wherever the high latitudes are there and wherever the faults are located. Faults are located. I think children, everybody is knowing about the Block Mountain and Rift Valleys, right? In the second chapter, whenever I will explain, that time only I will do the whole mountain. That time only I will do the I will tell you the this type of block mountain also. Okay, so block mountains are also that type of mountain due to scars, due to tensional forces. compressional knot due to the tensional forces. Here second type of plate movements are there, it will be of divergent plate movements are there. That I think it will be more burdens are coming to you, because second chapter I have not taught till yet. So let's just take a rough idea, then whenever I will explain that second chapter, that time it will be very much clear. Acha, plates movement. Plate movement means the earth's crust has been divided into big pieces. Okay, these are called plates. Okay, so these are moving in some direction they are moving. I think class 7 something you have read, what in which direction sometimes they are coming and joining, sometimes they are moving apart from each other. Here in this case for block mountain, if the two plates are joining to each other, if they are moving apart from each other, if they are separated, so between areas there will be tensional forces are worked. So here what type of things we will see, that is scars or faults. Okay, in this faults area the big pieces of lands are getting down and some pieces of lands are getting up beside the area, so that if the areas beside area huge blocks are going up, this type of uplands are known as the block mountains and the down parts are known as the Rift Valley. Narmada is a Rift Valley of that Satpura and Vindhya. Okay, next. Faulting. On its way to the sea, Narmada creates many picturesque locations. The Marble Rock, children underline that, the Marble Rock of near Jabalpur, where the Narmada flows through a deep gorge. The Dhuandhar Falls, where the plunges over steps rocks, and some of the notable ones. Here we will see the only marble rock waste landform, and Dhuandhar Falls only here we will see the very nice white color landform will be there, which is located. Please once you go through one video or pictures only. Okay. Next, all the tributaries of Narmada are very short. Most of them are joined in mainstream and the right angles. Right angles, if it is joining, the what type of trellis pattern is forming? No, children. So here we will write it down. The trellis patterns are forming. The Narmada basin covers parts of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. These two states it covers. Okay. Here, did you know portion also you will learn the Narmada River Conservation Mission that are taken by the government of Madhya Pradesh by scheme named Narmada Devi Narmade. You may visit the website. Acha, this website you visit that how to clean the river and how to conservation methods are will works, that you will see it. Okay, children. Second river going to the Thro or the Rift Valley, that will be a Tapi Basin. Tapi Basin, what is that? The Tapi rises in the Satpura hills in the Bitwal districts of Madhya Pradesh. Underline, it is also through a Rift Valley parallel to Narmada, but it is much shorter in length. Okay, it's shorter than Narmada only. It basins covers part of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra. The coastal plains between Western Ghats and Arabian Sea very narrow. Okay, hence the coastal rivers are short. These main west flowing rivers are some short rivers are there, that name you just underline. Who are they? Sabarmati, Mahi, Bharatpuzha, Periyar. These are the very short type of river. Find the states. Mostly they are flowing through the Maharashtra and Gujarat only. That is enough for you. Okay, children, and some parts of Karnataka also. Okay, so up to here today, children. I will not give you burden only, because just you have to memorize, you have to learn it. So for that time being, thank you so much. Once again, good evening, and please stay safe, stay sanitized, help your family for sanitation, and do proper hand wash. Maintain social distancing. That is the main thing only. Okay, children, bye. Thank you.